Hello, today I'm gonna be reading chapters 1 through 4 of Apex Legends Family Secrets, Season 13 chapters. Chapter 1, Money and Mercenaries. Shipfall. Interesting place for the pickup, right next to the downed IMS Hestia. If Bangalore and Newcastle didn't leave right after our win, we could have made it to the dropships together, but maybe Bangalore wants to be alone with the memory. Today, she was odd, chatty with Newcastle. It's not like her to talk much, especially with a new legend, and the way Bangalore and Newcastle moved as a unit.
Oh, hey.
Well, if it isn't Rafe, my friend, who tried to shoot me right in my... Not now, Mirage. I just want to pack up my gear, find Bangalore, ask her what's her deal with Newcastle, and get to the winner's dropship. You noticed it too? Them on a team? They're on fire, but when I was on their squad, it was also so awkward, like being perfectly sandwiched between a piece of toast that really wants to be there and one that's pretending it's an open-faced sandwich. Mirage, that doesn't even make sense. Wait, no, I know what you mean. And when Elliot starts making sense, something's wrong. You still haven't told me. Will you give it a rest? I can't have this conversation here. Raised voices coming from the supply bins closest to the winner's dropship. You don't want to have this conversation anywhere. Don't think I haven't noticed you dodging me? Man, I do not envy you, Wraith. And I was paired with the murder bot and a poor rando. Didn't stand a chance. R.I.P. that guy. Nice win, by the way. Did I do all right? You did great. Shh. I point to Bangalore and Newcastle, still yelling. Jackie! He's dead. Let it go. Stefan! Jackson, how did he... Newcastle shoots Bangalore a warning look and steps closer to her. He's in her face. My hand goes to my kunai, leaving Mirage's mouth free. I give Mirage the signal to be ready, just in case, when Newcastle says something I can't hear. In response, Bangalore also lowers her voice to a harsh whisper. I miss their exchange, but judging from their body language, it's no less heated than before. I gotta take this. Meet you in there, Bangalore. Nita? Wow, new guy is really taking some liberties. I have a weird feeling about him. There's something going on between them. Even you picked up on it. Hey, wait, like a voidy feeling? No, just a feeling. The way they talk, it's like they already know each other. Don't talk. He's answering the call. Before turning away to answer the call, Newcastle watches Bangalore board the dropship. He's closer now. I can almost hear the voice on the other end of the line. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I'll have the winning soon. Today? Fine. I'll be there. Newcastle hangs up and boards the dropship. Once he's out of sight, Mirage uncloaks.
What?
Well, that whole thing was super weird and suspicious. Very suspicious, in the circumstances of him joining the games. She was about to leave, forever, with Revenant. So spooky. And suddenly he appears. And she decides to stay. You think it's connected? This guy's been trying to get into the game since before Forge, and that whole time he had mediocre skills, at best. Now he's on Bangalore's level, fighting back to back. No, something's off. Bangalore's off. It's time I looked into this Newcastle character. Yeah, I see it now. Aw, man, this means I'm not gonna get my post-game bubble bath. Go take your bath, Elliot. You don't have to come. And miss whatever this is? No way, Jose. He's from Harris Valley, right? Paradise has some regulars from there. I'll ask around for info on our hometown hero. Meet you there after you pick up your winnings. I'll pick it up another day. Let's head straight to the bar. Hero? Legend? He can call himself whatever he wants, but I'm not convinced. Next, eavesdropping and enmity. Chapter 2. Eavesdropping and enmity. You know what's really nice after a match? Praise from screaming fans, a fragrant bubble bath, and maybe a nice massage. Instead, I'm working the bar while chatting up with this greasy-looking fellow from Harris Valley. He comes here pretty often, probably likes basking in my glorious present. Who doesn't? Not exactly my version of a hot date, but I'll be honest, I've had worse. Besides, I don't mind helping out a friend. Because I'm a good friend, and good friends get their suspicious customers smashed for super valid reasons, like information for said friend. Mercenary? And then she broke up with me, even though I'd just gotten her name tattooed on my lower back. Do you want to see? Oh, you're showing me. Stebony? Interesting spelling. She live up here in Harris Valley with you? No way. I came here to Solis City to see my Stephanie. You want a cute little fam? A white picket fence? Community block parties? That be Harris Valley. Is enough to make you puke. That dumb didn't get big till Newcastle joined the games. Really? Nothing good about the place? Not even a nice bird population or something? Nope, but the families run that town and we stick together. The families? If Newcastle part of that, he's pretty tacky. Why not something cooler like the Bone Grinders or the Beloved Bamboozlers? I see what you did there. That's from some mafia movie, right? The one with the guy and the gun. Come on, the Forgotten Families? The group of ex-IMC? Can't believe you haven't heard of us. We're from all over. I was in the IMC's 99th Helldivers, but we've got Urion, Orbital Assault, Air Force, and even Ares Division. I take a peek at the blue eyes peering back at me from the corner of the bar. She's quickly back to pointedly playing with the apple slice on her drink, despite Ares popping up, cool as ever. And how do such charming folks end up in Harris Valley? We stayed together. Did what we had to in order to stay alive. IMC didn't have our backs no more. That's pretty rough. I'm sure you all have really nice backs with perfectly spelled tattoos. Bro, so nice you to say. We really do. Can't blame the IMC though. A lot of soldiers lost face in the cause. They deserted, just another resource they lost, so the IMC left. And some of us loyalists were stranded, and now I'm stuck in Harry Valley. Harris Valley? Whatever, this place blows. Only fun around here is handling those deserters whenever we find one. Well, that's bleak. So if you're from Harris Valley, then Newcastle. Out of nowhere, or I guess the corner, writhes on her feet, covering my mouth with her hand. Really? Twice in one day? Say that again. The IMC deserters. You handle them. What does that mean? It means it's the good stuff, best part of the meal. Dessert of deserters, you know. He cackles, but the joke's like 3 out of 10 at best. Still, it's kind of baffling when Wraith takes him by the shirt and shoves him up against the bar. Tell me what that means. Okay, no attempted murder in the bar, please. I'm at a loss. These aren't the deets we're looking for, but she looks like she might toss him into the void for some reason. To his credit, the guy manages to keep a dazed grin on his dopey face. It means we kill him, slit their throats, stab him in the back, douse him in gas, and light a fire. Pick your poison, is what they deserve. Her fingers twitch above the holster of her kunai. I don't move a muscle for once. My mind is racing through the strategies on a way to de-escalate. Hey, didn't you win today with our boy? Newcastle? He's one of yours? Oh, you bet. Fund so many of our ops with his winnings. And, wouldn't happen to know when he hands those over, would you? Oh no, whenever he gets his winnings. That's today. Right, today. Then it sounds like you'd better be going. Wraith drags him away from the bar and practically tosses him out the door before he's paid tab. You know, I'm pretty sure that's called stealing. He shoots me a withering look. What? Some of us have to make an honest living. Let's go. If Newcastle's one of them, I think Anita could be in danger. Of what? Recruitment? She says nothing and heads out the door. Guess we're not talking about it. I look back at the bustling lounge. Hey, don't eat all the nuts while I'm gone. I just rubbed the squirrel outside, so it's another week before the new supply. I get a few owlish eyes. Ah, yeah, still got it. Satisfied, I strut after Wraith. Next, recognition and responsibility. Okay, so if you saw the story from the Outlands, basically, Newcastle, in order to keep Harris Valley safe, was kind of forced to, well, not really Newcastle, but, Jackson was forced to join the Apex games to keep the group of thugs happy, so they wouldn't, you know, hurt the town. But, yeah. Instead, they think that he's actually willing to be a part of that group. Chapter 3, Recognition and Responsibility. After a short car ride and a long walk, Mirage and I find ourselves in a worn-down warehouse on the outskirts of Harris Valley. Maybe used for shipping at some point. Not anymore. Mercs patrol the place, military or ex-IMC, judging by the way they're organized. A few surround a man standing in the middle of the warehouse, the ringleader, no doubt. We situate ourselves behind a grate near the cargo door, being careful not to be spotted. I haven't seen you this wound up in years, since you fell in that prowler dung. What is it, Ares? He's worried about me. He's not good at hiding it. Still, there are feelings I can't tell him. Anita trusted me to keep quiet. No, not Ares. The deserters. Raj gives me a confused look. The Forgotten Families kills IMC deserters. Newcastle is a part of that. Now he's stepped into the games acting so familiar with Bangalore. A deserter. I doubt that's a coincidence. Looks like the party's starting. Footsteps. Finally, the man of the hour appears. Newcastle walks through the door, and the ringleader approaches with a smirk. Well, well, well. Congrats on the win, Newcastle. Looks like you're capable after all. I told you I was. Mirage shakes my shoulder. I shrug him off, trying to pay attention to the conversation, but he persists. What? Was that window always open? He points over near the entrance of the warehouse, where a window's slightly ajar. You're imagining things. Raising a finger to my lips, I give him a hard look. Mirage sighs in an exasperated sort of way, and pretends to zip his mouth shut. At first I wasn't sure about you, but my pockets are heavier, so I'm a believer. I've started betting on you, Jackson. I whip around faster than ever, but Newcastle still has his helmet on when I look out. That can't be true.
Whoa.
Keep your voice down. How did you find out? Their words rush past my ears. I'm not even sure what they're saying anymore. It's true. Of course it is. Newcastle's bond with Bangalore and the reason she stayed. It makes sense. But if Anita knew, why didn't she tell me? Was she ever in trouble in the first place? Hey, the Archmay is Eving Lay. That's code for he's leaving. What are we doing? Mirage's voice shakes me out of my thought. Newcastle's headed for the door, but I already know everything I need to... Who the hell are you? My breath catches as the shout echoes through the warehouse. Why didn't the voices warn me? I reached to open the void when I realized they weren't talking to us. Hadn't even spotted us. Mirage and I exchange a look. Then who? I don't want any problems, okay? Whoa, and they call me a party crasher? Anita. She's near the entrance, standing face to face with a mercenary. Here for Newcastle, no doubt. There are at least 5 others nearby, raising their weapons and surrounding her. She's holding her hand out to the confronting soldier as if to calm him. Then, in one swift motion, she slams her fist into his face. A fight breaks out. The mercs descend on Bangalore. No Newcastle in sight. She's alone. The voices return in a discord. Ahead, in the smoke. She won't hurt you. She'll try to kill you. I shake my head. Are they talking about Anita? I don't know what they mean. You alright? Not now, Mirage. She's in trouble. You go right, I go left. He gives me a 2-fingered salute before running off. To the left, a decoy splitting off beside him. I take a deep breath and step into the void. She's there. She knows the truth. The other wraiths call out at me. But I don't understand. What are they trying to tell me? Next, integrity and intentions. And that's the most recent chapter. Chapter 4, Integrity and Intentions. After all these years, after all that searching, my brother is standing right in front of me in the shadow of the dropship, about to leave after an Apex Games match. Just standing there in some weird getup, pretending to be someone else. We've been on the same squad, but he refuses to talk to me. I need to find a way to get through him. Stop trying to ice me out, Jackie. You still haven't told me. Will you give it a rest? I can't have this conversation here. You don't want to have this conversation anywhere. Don't think I haven't noticed you dodging me. It's complicated, Nita. You can't be serious. Look, you can't explain it on the trip back to Gridiron. I just need to let Revenant know we have one more. I can't. Harris Valley needs me. Huh? Are you seriously choosing some podunk town in the Outlands over your own sister? Jackie. He's dead. Let it go. I can't believe you could just abandon our family like that, Jackson. Jackie cuts me a look and steps in closer. His voice drops to a whisper, but his words hit me like a kraber. We both found a family in the Outlands. I'm just the only one who sees it. What do you mean? I gotta take this. Meet you in the... Bangalore. I just didn't get it. Friends are one thing, but family is everything. Why were these strangers more important to him? I had to find out, so I followed him home. Jackie's gotten sloppy. How didn't he even notice me on the ship back to Harris Valley? And he doesn't notice me trailing him right now. I have to sit here and watch as the whole town rolls out the red carpet for him. Putting cheering crowds over your family? Real nice, Jackie. I guess this would be better than a court-martial, but some things are worth it. He walks off stage, target on the move. I'm barely keeping up when a hot dog hawker walks his cart right in front of me. With all due respect, can you get back on the ship and leave? What the hell? Look, you're in town built by refugees, orphans, and widows created by the IMC, and you're wearing IMC gear. I'm one of the few people who will be asking you nicely. The war is... I don't have time for this. I dodge past the cart. He snorts. I couldn't care less. Damn it. The hot dog shot made me lose Jackie. But someone just entered the warehouse at the end of this alley. It has to be him. I can slip in through that window and check it out. And now that we've made ourselves at home in Harris Valley, we don't have to waste any time recouping our losses if you start to miss payments. That won't happen. What have you gotten yourself into, Jackie? I gotta say, at first I wasn't sure about you, but my pockets are heavier, so I'm a believer. I've even started betting on you, Jackson. Actually, this is kind of just, a repeat of one of the previous chapters, but from Bangalore's perspective instead of Wraith and Mirage's. Looks like it's hard to keep secrets in the Outlands. Jackie wasn't expecting this. I haven't seen him this spooked since he got caught tasting Grandma's red velvet cake before dinner.
Oh.
Keep your voice down. How did you find out? A contact filled me in about a rendezvous between two grunts and an IMC pilot back in settlement we were eyeing. Didn't take long to put two and two together. Haha, that's the first time I think I've seen you sweat. Looking into you was a good idea. Now I have a little more inspiration for our new favorite Apex legend. Look, just take the payment and keep your hands off of Harris Valley. But of course. So that's what you've been up to, huh, Jackie? Why didn't you just ask me for my help? Keep unpacking those crates, boys. We gotta set up shop. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna mingle with some locals. See ya, Jackson. Perfect time to make a beeline for that window and get out of here. Who the hell are you? Damn it, my emotions got the best of me, left me distracted, and now I'm paying for it. I stand up, raising my hand slowly. I don't want any problems, okay? Smoke's out, but I gotta think fast. I'm outnumbered and on my own. Or I thought I was. Anita, you okay? Why aren't you here? You're happy to see me, I can tell. And you brought Wit with you? How many people are you gonna drag into my business? Anita. Save it. Let's just handle these thugs. Between the three of us, they should be easy. Easy until my smoke's been cleared by this fat-headed merc revving up a chain gun. This complicates things. Yeah, that was Sheila. I've always wanted to kill a legend. Now I can kill 3. Hey, Bangalore, you get the new guy, okay? Great. Next, discourse and disturbance. Alright, so thanks for watching, anybody who did.